after.
Okay, the cute.
All right, and we'll sing our hello song. You'll have to go on mute so we can sing together.
Huh?
You have to mute so we can sing together. So back and then snap when you come forward. Moonbeams, moonbeams, we are the moonbeams, classy and snazzy and even real jazzy. We learn to play piano, rhythm and ensemble, singing out in forte, clapping out the beat. Don't forget the theory, listen well and learn. We work hard together and we take our turn. Moonbeams, moonbeams, we are the moonbeams, classy and snazzy and even real jazzy. We learn to play piano, rhythm and ensemble, singing out in forte, clapping out the beat. Hello, Caitlin.
Hello, Mrs. Evelyn.
And I'm going to sing to the others too. Hello, Claire. Hello, Ada. Okay, so we need to practice some 2-note slurs and 3-note slurs. And you can go ahead. Caitlin, you can come off mute for this if you want, because you're the only person, so I can just watch and listen to you. Go ahead and try. That's really good. Try some left-hand ones.
Okay.
Very good. Okay, so we're going to sing a song. You might know this song, and we row our boats. So I have to mute you so we can sing together again. So grab some oars, imaginary oars, and you're going to row your boat like this. Actually, if you have your sticks, you could use them like oars. That would be fun. Grab your sticks. And maybe sit on the piano bench, pretend that's your boat. That could be your boat. Like sit with your, like not sit sideways so that you're pointing forward on it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then let's row our boats. You can dip it into the water beside you. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, so make sure you're singing. I couldn't tell for sure if you were singing or not. Let's try it again. Ready, sing. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Good. Okay, we're going to sing with hand signs now. So use your hands. Do, 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 re, mi, re, mi, fa, so. Do, 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 so, mi, do, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. And again, do, 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 re, mi, fa, so. Do, so, mi, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. And one more time. Do, 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 re, mi, fa, so. Do, so, mi, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. Okay, we're going to sing it one more way, and that's singing as a round. So I'm going to start, and then you and your mom are going to come in at the second part, and I will try to play your part of the piano to help you a bit, but you try to sing and sing your own part even though I'm singing a different part. So I'm going to be singing, row, row, row your boat gently, and then after I sing that I'll go row, row, row your boat, and then you start singing row, row, row your boat right at that time. Okay? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. All right. Okay, it looks like you must have made a mistake because you're laughing really hard. So should we try again? Let's try again. Row, row, row your boat, go gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. It looked like you had about the right amount at the end. Okay, so maybe you could even try that like with your mom, like you could sing one part and get her to start after. That would be interesting. Okay, let's go to our book. We'll go to SR5. SR5. And you're the only one here, Caitlin, so you have to answer all the questions. So you can come off mute. And can you tell me what is the time signature?
The time signature, wait, the first one or
The first one. So it's number 17.
3, 4.
Right. Are there any rests?
Are there any what?
Rests.
Yes, 1.
And do you see any repeated rhythms?
Yes.
What rhythm is repeated?
TT half note.
Right. And then you have to establish a beat before you begin to clap. So how about you lead it? So you're going to count us in and then clap the rhythm while saying the rhythm where it's like TT and half note, whatever it is. And how would it be correct to count in when it's 3, 4? Can you say 1, 2, ready, go? Because that's 4 beats. So you have to count in 3 beats. So you can either say, you've got some choices. You can say 1, ready, go. Or you can say 1, 2, 3, and then start. So you can choose which of those you want to do. And then as soon as you say 1, 2, 3, then you start clapping right away. Okay, you go ahead. You're in charge.
1, 2, 3. TT half note. TT half note. TT ta rest. Half note dot. Half note dot.
Okay, that was really good. You hesitated just a little bit a couple of times. You want to try again, see if you can be super confident?
Okay.
Because if you hesitate, it's going to be wrong. But if you keep going, it's probably going to be right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. TT half note. TT half note. TT ta rest.
It was all really good up until then. Okay, one more time. You can try it again.
1, 2, 3. TT half note. TT half note. TT ta rest. Half note dot. Half note dot.
Perfect. Great job. Okay, so next thing is we're going to sing it using our hand sign. So what hand sign comes first? That's right, it's so. All right, so I'm just going to mute you so we can sing together. So look at your page, and don't look at me, look at your page. And so is our first note. 1, ready, sing. So, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do. And again, 1, ready, sing. So, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do. Okay, so now you have to play it on the piano while singing do, re, mi, whatever it is. So which hand should you probably use? Yes. 1, ready, go. So chords with our right hands. So, you think a C triad will work on everyone here, or do we need some different chords? Just come off mute and talk to me.
Some different chords for the second one. And
probably the G7 hugging chord there would be a good choice.
Yeah. And the fourth one.
Yeah, so the second one and the second to last one. So it kind of switches back and forth. So we'll do a C triad, then a hugging chord, then a C triad, then a hugging chord, and back to a C triad. All right, you ready? So you can mute again, and we'll play it together. 1, nice and slow. 1, ready, go. Note, T, T, half note, T, T, ta, rest, half note, dot, half note, dot. Okay, that looks pretty good. So you can try this for the rest of this page for homework. We are going to sing Oh Canada. Do you want to try playing it while I sing it? S13. Yes. Now the only thing is going to be I won't be able to hear you. So I won't know if you're making a mistake. So that means that's actually going to be really good practice because you can just keep on playing. Yeah, go ahead. What?
Can I do both hands?
If you want to do both hands, if you can keep up. Might be tricky. Switch over to one hand if it gets too tricky. Okay. So you actually also, you know what? I'm just going to count you in. 1, 2, ready, play. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Okay, good job, Caitlin. So I might get you to play it by yourself without me singing after when we do our solos. Let's look at our vocabulary cards. So maybe you could unmute. So our new word is allegretto.
Allegretto.
Right, so it means rather fast, not as fast as allegro.
Rather fast, not as fast as allegro.
Okay, can you say both sides using your whispering voice? And now do both sides using your shouting voice.
Okay. Allegretto. Rather fast, not as fast as allegro.
And your singing voice. Doesn't matter what notes you sing. Like you can sing allegretto, rather fast, not as fast as allegro, whatever you want to sing.
I don't know.
Or you can just sing a standing still pattern like allegretto, rather fast, not as fast as allegro.
Okay. Okay. Allegretto, rather fast, not as fast as allegro. I did the robot voices.
Right, that's good. Okay, and what does allegro mean? Don't look at it. What does allegro mean?
Fast, lively, happy.
Very good. So now you have 2 words, and you need to know both of these words for next week.
Rather fast, not as fast.
All right. It's also fun if you use these words in your everyday life. So, like, you're going on vacation. Are you driving to get there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think you'll drive the car Allegro part of the way?
You're going to drive the car like Allegro?
I can't drive a car.
I mean, will your mom or your dad will they drive the car Allegro?
If it was my dad driving this, probably as fast as the ones my solo.
Like Presto?
Or maybe Allegro.
Allegro, yeah. So you can just try to decide whether it's Allegro or Allegretto, or if you see animals, or I don't know where you're going, but whatever. Okay, let's go to W1 in your book. W1, this is your C major scale, and I'm going to get you to play it. So you don't need to mute, just play it and I'll listen to you.
Okay.
But I'd like you to count yourself in so that when Claire and Ada are listening later, they can play along with you and keep going no matter what.
Okay.
So count yourself in. 1, 2, ready, go, just like that.
1, 2, ready, go.
And your left hand. Count yourself in.
Okay. 1, 2, ready, go.
Great job. We're going to do it again. I'm just going to mute you and I'll play along with you so you can practice playing along with me. And I'll also say the finger numbers. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And left hand again. 1, 2, ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good job. So let's go to W2. And we are going to start by playing these together. So you can stay on mute and I'll play along with you. So let's do solid triads for your right hand. 1, 2, and remember we've got rests. It's ta, rest, ta, rest. So use the rests to move your hand and get set up for the next position. 1, 2, ready, play. Ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest. Great job. And left hand. 1, 2, ready, play. Ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest. Very good. And we'll do broken triads. So start with your right hand. I'm going to say the finger numbers out loud as we go. 1, ready, play. 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1. And then in your left hand. 1, ready, go. 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2, I want to tell you a funny little saying for your solid triads. So every time I say the word two, I'm going to use finger two. So watch my hand. So I'll say, the two girls had fun to share. The two, see I'm using two, girls had fun to, I'm using two again, share. What do you think? Or I can do my left hand. Go ahead, Caitlin. What were you saying? Did you have a question?
Can you repeat?
Sorry, I was changing the speaker and suddenly there was no sound.
Okay, yeah, sure. So it's the two girls had fun to share.
Okay.
So that's for your right hand. So you say the two, I'm using finger two, girls had fun to share. It's just kind of fun. You want to try it? So play your right hand and say the two girls had fun to share. Use your other right hand. That's right. You were getting the right finger numbers before anyway, but it's just kind of fun to say that while you're playing them. And you want to know the left hand saying? So the right hand was about girls because the right hand plays higher notes, and then the left hand is about a man named Bill. So Bill went to town to get gum. I'll say it again. Bill went to town to get gum. And then I'll say it while I play it. Bill went to, say I'm using finger two, town to get gum. You want to try that for yourself? Can you come off mute so I can listen to you too? Yeah, that's good. All right. So like you don't have to remember those. They're just kind of fun if you want to do that. Okay, and then the cadence. How about you just play this yourself?
Okay.
Play the cadence. You didn't have to mute, Caitlin. I was just going to listen to you. I know, it's weird being by yourself. Go ahead.
She's used to pressing the mute button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good habits. Whoa, that was fast. Good job. Have you tried a fancy version?
Okay.
That was nice. Did you know there's another? I bet you would like to do this. You could go, like, do the right hand in two separate octaves. I'll show you. It's tricky, but you could go. And then if you just do that at the end. So like play each one loco and ottava.
Will you play this one separate and the other one? Yeah, one octave higher. Yeah.
That's an idea you can try. You don't have to try it now. Okay, let's go to on my board. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you can just answer because you're the only person here. I'm going to draw some rhythms, and you tell me how many beats this rhythm is worth.
1.
Right. How about this rhythm?
Still 1.
Right. How about this rhythm?
2.
That's right. So because it's only one line across the top, they're eighth notes, right? How about this rhythm?
3.
And how about this one?
1.5.
Very good. Okay, and then dots are really interesting because dots are always like pets to the notes they belong with. They're always smaller, right? So this dot is worth one whole beat, right?
Yeah.
So it's 2 plus 1. But how much is this dot worth?
A half.
Right, what if we had a whole note with a dot? How much would the dot be worth on the whole note?
2 maybe.
Yeah, it would. So what would the total be if we did 4 plus 2?
6 then.
Yeah, it would be 6. And then, maybe you've never seen this before. What if we had an eighth note with a dot? How much would the dot be worth?
Half a note.
Okay, well this is half of a beat, and this is half of that. So what's half of half?
Quarter.
Right, it's a quarter. So this whole thing together, do you know how much that would be? Like a half?
Half and a quarter.
Half plus a quarter, so do you know how much that is?
3/4 of a note.
3/4 of a beat, right. Because if we had, I'm going to draw my big circle. So this circle is all one beat. And then the T is half of a beat, and the dot is a quarter. So this part we're not using.
Oh.
So that's 3/4 of a beat, right? Okay. So we have to practice clapping some really fancy rhythms. I have to erase my board so I have some more room here. Because there's lots of different combinations we can do with 16th notes. We can do not just, like we can do 16th notes with 4 together, or we can even do this. This is really fun. See, 2 16th notes plus 1 8th note. So that's also going to be one whole beat, right? Because we just changed these two into an eighth note. Or we can do it the other way and have the eighth note first and 2 16ths after.
Okay.
Can you believe it?
Nope.
You get it?
Or we can do like a dotted eighth note with a 16th note at the end. So this is 3/4 and this is 1/4. So that is altogether, that's one whole beat.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. So
Why does it look kind of weird?
why does it look kind of weird? Well, if I drew notes on it, would it look more normal to you?
Oh yeah.
I'm just being lazy and not because I thought it would take me too long to draw all these notes, but I can put them in if it helps you be happier.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try clapping all these rhythms, and what we'll do is we'll just do one rhythm and we'll do it over and over. So you're going to have to mute for this so we can do it together. But let's start with this one with a 4 16th note. So we're going to clap and say ticka 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 and keep going. Ready? Ticka 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 ticka. Good. And then we can try this one. So this one will be ticka T, ticka T, ticka T. Do it with me. Ready, go. Ticka T, 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 ticka T. Or we can do this one. So this is going to be T, ticka, T, ticka, T, ticka. All right, let's try. T, ticka, T, ticka, T, ticka, T, ticka. Okay, and then this one, T dot took, T dot took. It's really fast, so I'll slow it down. T dot took, T dot took, T dot took, T dot took, T dot took. And we'll try going faster. T dot took, T dot took, T dot took, T dot took, T dot took. Whew. Okay, it's actually a little easier to play it on the piano than it is to clap, because when we clap, we have to use our whole hand, but on the piano, normally you're using different fingers, so it's easier to do the fast notes. So we need to look at our bright ideas. So we've got page 131 and 133. So on 131, it says add a dot, and it shows you how many beats the dotted notes are worth. And this is actually easier than what we just did because it only does half notes and quarter notes. So up here, it says half note equals 2 quarter notes, dotted half note equals 3 quarter notes, dotted half note equals 3 beats. Ta equals 2 eighth notes, ta dot equals 3 eighth notes, ta dot t is 2 beats. So down here you have to add up the rhythm math, put in how many beats, and so you have to count the rests too. So be careful with the rests. And then 133 is our other page. And it's some more rhythm math, so like, be really careful. Count them up. One thing that can really help you when you have a complicated one, like this bottom one, where they've got like 2/16ths and an eighth note, is draw a circle around the beats. So like right here, you could say, well, the 2/16ths and the 1/8 note together, that's one beat. So do a big circle around that. And then you say, okay, I know this group is also one beat, and this is one beat, and this is one beat. So then it's really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's your answer. So always try to group them into one beat, and that will make your life a little easier. All right, so you need to grab your game pack, and there's a handout song in here called Lamborghini Car. So you need to find it. It's 2 pages. Looks like this. And this is a really fun one to play, and it uses some of the 16th note rhythms that we've talked about. So just get your music out and follow along while I sing it to you. And if you can sing along too, that would be super. We'll clap the rhythm the second time. So just listen to me sing it first. Lamborghini car, what a car, what a car. Have you heard of a Lamborghini car before, Caitlin?
Is it the super long ones?
That's a limousine. But a Lamborghini car is like a sports car, and it's really expensive and fancy.
Okay, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I've never ridden in one before. Maybe someday I will. Never know. Okay, so I'll sing it to you. So it goes, Lamborghini car, what a car, what a car. Oh, what a car, what a car, what a car. Lamborghini car, what a car, what a car. Oh, what a car, what a car, what a car. Honk, honk. Oh, what a car, what a car. Honk, honk. Oh, what a car, what a car. Lamborghini car, what a car, what a car. Oh, what a car, what a car, what a car. Okay, now we're ready to clap the rhythms. Did you have a question?
Isn't the question, but most of the words are what a car.
Yeah, what a car.
What a car.
That's because what a car goes with took a T. Like what a car, took a T. Okay, so now I want you to clap the rhythms, and I'll clap the rhythms too. Maybe like have your pages so you can see both of them, so we don't have to flip around. 1, 2, ready, go. Tuck-a-tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tee, tuck-a-taw, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tuck-a-tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Taw, taw, tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Taw, taw, tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tuck-a-tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, clap. Tuck-a-tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tuck-a-tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Taw, taw, tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Taw, taw, tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tuck-a-tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. Tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-tee, tuck-a-taw. All right, so when you are playing this, the part I want you to learn for this week is just the first part. So from the beginning to right here. So the first 2 lines and then 1 more note. And if you want to learn more, that's okay, but this part I want you to focus on and make sure that you know that part really, really well. There's some tricky finger numbers. Maybe get your pencil and draw a circle around all the finger numbers that you can find in that first section. Okay, so once you get all your finger numbers circled, Caitlin, you can come off mute and you can try a little bit of your right hand. Okay, so I want you to try your right hand only and be very, very careful about those finger numbers because they'll really help you play it better.
We can change the finger number here. Let's go. Wait.
Watch out, watch out. Your fingering was really good and then on that part it wasn't right. Right, okay, so that's the part you need to practice first. So, Caitlin, for you, you'll probably learn it pretty fast, but I would stay on that part for at least a couple days. And then you can try more if you want. So make sure your finger numbers are right because that will really, really help you, I promise. And let's see.
Really hard one.
Yeah, so this is a handout. It does not need to go back in your game pack. You get to keep this for the rest of your life if you want to. Let's go to Northern Lights, your Northern Lights book, and page 8, Dance of the Drum.
I practiced this a lot.
Okay, well that's good to hear. So, what we're going to do, did you try both hands?
Yes, I do it every day.
Okay, so since you're the only person here, I'm just going to hear you play it like a solo. So I think, actually we'll do it 2 ways. So first, first you can practice the rhythm. So get your sticks, and you're going to play the rhythm on the right hand while I play the piano.
Okay.
We'll do it that way first, and then we'll do it as a solo. All right.
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to mute you because otherwise we can't play together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, hold, rest, ta, ta, tuka, 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 ta, ta, tuka, tuka, ta, 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 tuka, 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 ti, ti, half note. Ta, ta, tuka, tuka, ta, tuka, tuka, ta, tuka, tuka, ta, 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 tuka, tuka, ta, tuka, tuka, ta, ti, tuka, 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 ta, ta, tuka, 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 ta, ta, tuka, tuka, ta, 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 tuka, 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 ti, ti, half note. Okay, so you can come off mute, Caitlin. So just for Claire and Ada, when you're watching this later, I'm going to pause the recording so you're not going to hear all of Caitlin's solos. But I'm just going to show you the games, and Caitlin, I'll show you the game too because we're not going to take time in class to play games. You and your mom can do some of the games after class because we're probably going to finish early because you're the only solo. But we have a couple of really exciting games you can try. So one of them is this Lamborghini car game. So it folds out like this, and you go around the board, and you have to collect, there's 4 different types of cars on here. There's a pickup truck, a Lamborghini, a police car, and a smart car. And so you have to, there's instructions on the back, so just read the instructions, and there's a bunch of cards in here that you also need to use, and you'll need a spinner, so you'll have actually you don't need a spinner for this one because it has all the things you need on the card, so no spinner. And then the other game is called What's That Dot? So it looks like this, and you just have to match the basketballs into the right basketball hoop to show how many beats they are. All right, so Caitlin, you can try that later. And then Claire and Ada, you can, when you get to this point, you can pause your video and you can play the games, and you can also take a Marco Polo of your solo. So I'd like to hear your Exploring Piano Classics page, and if you also want to send me O Canada on S13 and Northern Lights 8, like, you can even send all three of those if you want, doesn't matter. So I would love to hear all those. And all right, Caitlin. All right, so we're going to look now at E12, and you can choose, maybe we could try 2 instruments, so maybe parents could do the metal part and kids could do the wood part. So wood is number 2 and metal is number 1. I'm going to do wood along with the kids. And Caitlin, I'm muting you. Oh, and let me get the music on. One, ready, go. Rest, ta, ticka, ta, rest, ta, ticka, ta, rest, rest, tee, rest, tee, rest, tee, ta, rest, oh, rest, rest, tee, ta, rest, oh, rest, rest, tee, ta, rest, ta. Ta, rest, ta, ta, rest, 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 ta, rest, whole rest, whole rest, ta, whole rest, second line, whole rest, ta, whole rest, rest, whole rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, ta, rest, ta, ta, rest, 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 ta, rest, whole rest, rest, ta, rest, whole rest, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, ta, rest, 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 ta. All right. So, you can show me you're practicing.
I got kind of messed because like there were 3 different instruments.
Yeah, you were practicing.
You can read the notes because something yeah.
You got 5.
Oh.
Wednesday is Thursday. Most of Thursdays is Fridays.
Okay, that's
Shifted
okay.
one. She shifted.
That's
one.
okay. Sometimes I check off the wrong days on my kids' books, just as long as you have the right number. So, you can put in your number. I didn't see if it was it 5 or was it 6? I couldn't tell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay, so put a 5 at the bottom, and you're 1/5 of the way to your first karate belt. And if you listen today, you seem like you listen really well. You can give yourself a smelly sticker. Put a practice sticker on that page. Put an attendance sticker on the back.
The right page.
do I have two?
That's for last.
How are you doing? Done your stickers?
Yep.
All right, we'll sing a goodbye song then.